Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on episode 16 of The Empty Theater. I am Brody, and in this episode I'll be taking a look at the recent release Crimson Peak, written and directed by Guillermo Del Toro, starring Mia Wasikowska, Tom Hiddleston, Jessica Chastain, and Charlie Hunnam.
She knows who I am and she wants me to leave.
Nonsense, my dear. You're not going anywhere. You had a bad dream. You were sleepwalking.
No. I'm afraid I shall go mad if I stay.
My darling, you're imagining things.
Del Toro has this wonderfully mad sense for the visual. He can move around different genres but still leave his signature. So you know that you're watching his movies and that you're in for a treat, but he doesn't explicitly rely on the visual spectacle. Whether adapting Hellboy comics or jumping to the fantasy genre of Pan's Labyrinth, to the Monsters vs. Robots epic of Pacific Rim, or to the horror film of Crimson Peak, he uses that visual spectacle to enhance a thoroughly entertaining and engaging story.
Goodness, how many rooms are there?
I don't know. Would you like to count them? What do you think? Does it look the part?
It does.
Now, what makes Crimson Peak such an effective horror film is that even though Del Toro uses ghosts as a narrative tool, it's never a film about the ghosts or fighting the ghost or anything you would expect from a ghost story. They're there to help enhance the sense of unease in the film. To cue the audience into the fact that something is off. Del Toro tweaks the tool just a bit to keep the audience on the edge, going for the scare just a beat too soon or half a beat later, so even when you're expecting a scare, you're not expecting it. The principal cast of Wasikowska, Hiddleston, Chastain, Hunnam, and Jim Beaver, they all fall into a really solid groove with one another. It's as if they agreed on day one that they were in Del Toro's capable hands and let him use them as a craftsman's tool. They all play with very effective subtlety, never trying to steal a scene or outshine their co-star, just working as a cohesive unit to aid a great storyteller tell a great story.
You have no idea what they'd do. I would be taken from here. Locked away. You would be hanged. We stay together. Never apart.
Crimson Peak stands out because it forgoes the trappings of its genre by only utilizing horror but not relying on it. I wouldn't recommend watching it with the expectation that it's going to be Poltergeist set in the turn of the century type film. It's a very different kind of film, the kind of film that only a filmmaker with the skill and talent of Del Toro could make and make well. I walked out of the theater very content in the fear that I had experienced, and it definitely warrants a rewatch from me, and if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go see it. That was Crimson Peak. This is The Empty Theater. I am Brody. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, if you're enjoying The Empty Theater, you can subscribe to us down below. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and like us on Facebook so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching, and be excellent to each other.